Yeah, hi, and welcome to a next episode of The Catalyst, this time with the title Disempowerment by Disappointment. Disappointment is the most subtle weapon of control. It is stronger than fear. It is sharper than anger. Because anger says you did something wrong. But disappointment says you are wrong. Every child learns it early. Not necessarily when a parent yells, but when they sigh, "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed." And in that moment the child's soul contracts and the verdict falls. I failed love itself. From then on, life becomes a performance. Niceness, compliance, self-erasure, setting no healthy boundaries, self-sacrifice. All survival strategies to avoid hearing that verdict again. And the wound becomes the leash. And then it gets weaponized. How? The manipulator doesn't need violence. They only need to withhold approval. Parents do it, often subconsciously. Teachers do it. Bosses do it. Partners do it. Religions and governments do it best. Don't disappoint God. Don't disappoint your country. Don't disappoint your community. And billions of people are held hostage by one single word: disappointment. And this is how we become manipulative, because disappointment is unbearable to carry inside, and then we project it outward. You disappointed me. Partners to partners, parents to children, leaders to followers. A world of disappointed children manipulating other disappointed children. Children that we call adults. That's also the reason why we don't show up authentically. Because authenticity risks this verdict. Honesty risks rejection. Truth risks exile. Autonomy risks persecution. The risk of being mocked, criticized, belittled, scorned. It's everywhere, like painful predators of disappointment, ready to jump and devour you alive. Anywhere, anyway, everywhere, every time, always. So we silence ourselves and we betray our truth and live in the shadow of not disappointing others. And this is why humanity hides its real power. This is why co-creatorship collapses. Because disappointment is the ultimate co-creator killer. Killing excitement, killing passion, creativity, free thinking, critical thinking, individualism, killing authenticity, killing, eventually, a unified humanity. What might be the breakthrough? Disappointment, when you realize it, was always a deception. You were never a disappointment. That verdict was not truth. It was projection, handed to you by someone too afraid to face their own wound, their own truth. And here's the liberation. The moment you stop fearing disappointment and stop projecting it onto others, the entire control system, your environment, but also societal, it collapses. And you become untouchable. Authenticity becomes unstoppable. And creation flows again. Co-creation in cooperation with others flows again. Disappointment is how rulers control, how lovers manipulate, how children betray themselves. But once you see the lie, disappointment loses its power, and you reclaim yours. Until it comes to the point you will never miss out again on any soul appointment with yourself, ending the strangling sense of defeat by disappointment. Thank you, and have a nice day. See you next time.